Guess who's back? It's me, back on my YouTube channel. So today's lesson, it's gonna be just like the others. Here we go. Welcome back to my YouTube page, Math with Miss Maurizio. We have a very exciting lesson here today. It's gonna be the same format as we've been doing, vocab, practice, and then you go into your independent practice. Remember, if you have any questions, you can email me or type it on your page in Teams and I will get back to you. I'm here to help you. Just let me know. Okay, for today's lesson, we are doing lesson 98, the sum of angle measures of triangles and quadrilaterals. I put the two big words that I want you to focus on today. There are a lot of things we could define here. Quadrilaterals, polygons, triangles, but I want you to focus on exterior and interior angles. So what do we know about the word exterior? Go ahead, shout it out if you know it. I think I heard it. Exterior angle means the outside angles. The angles on the outside. And interior angles would mean, absolutely correct, the angles on the inside. Now, thinking about the title of this lesson, the sum of the angle measures of triangles and quadrilaterals. What do we know about the word sum? Yep, it means adding. So we know we're going to be adding together angles. And I also gave you a hint with exterior and interior. We're going to be doing something with those. So let's now take a step back and reflect. What do we know about the sum of interior angles of a triangle? Well, we know a triangle has how many angles? 3. And what do we know about when we add all of those angles up? I'm going to give you some examples. All right, let's look at these two triangles. I'm going to move it closer. Looking at these two triangles, what can we say about the sum of their interior angles? Right, we could say that the sum of this is 180 degrees, and the sum of this triangle is also 180 degrees. So we can conclude that the sum of a triangle's angles will equal 180 degrees. So if you have a notebook or a piece of paper, here's what I would like for you to write down. The sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. Now, on this chart, I also have angle 1, angle 2, and angle 3. If you notice, they're not specific. It doesn't say 60 plus 60 plus 60. And that's on purpose, because no matter what those angles are, 90, 30, 60, whatever they are, they will always equal 180 degrees. All right, now using what we know about triangles, how many degrees would all of the interior angles of a quadrilateral add up to? If you said 360 degrees, that is correct. And we've learned this in the past, but now, how can we find this missing angle? I know that the two bottom interior angles are both equal to 90 degrees. So 90 plus 90 is 180. Now, if I do 180 plus 110, that would be, 290, right? So now, in order to find out that last missing angle, I'm going to have to do 360 minus 290, because again, I got 290 by adding 90 plus 90 plus 110. So now when I subtract, I know that my missing angle is going to be 70 degrees. So what I would like for you to write down next is the bottom portion of this chart. The sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. Again, I wrote angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, and angle 4. It does not matter what they are because regardless, they will always add up to be 360 degrees. Okay, let's do another practice. Let's start with triangle ABC. So, what do we know about the sum of the interior angles of a triangle? That's right, 180 degrees. So in order to find that missing angle, I'm going to need to do 60 plus 70 and then subtract. So I know 6 plus 7 is 13 with a 0, so 130. Now I need to do 180 minus 130. And I get 50 degrees. Let's move on to this quadrilateral. Quadrilateral Q, R, S, and T. I know 3 of them. I'm missing 1. What do I know about the sum of the angles of a quadrilateral? That's right, they add up to 360 degrees. So now, if I do 80 plus 80, I know off the top of my head, 80 plus 80 is 160 plus 110, 270. So now I need to do 360 minus 270 to find my missing angle. And I know that this last angle is going to be 90 degrees. Let's back up and freeze for a minute. How could I check my work? Well, I could check my work by adding up all the angles. So I'm going to combine the numbers that I know off the top of my head. That's 110 and 90, 200, 80 plus 80, 160, and 160 plus that 200 does in fact equal 360 degrees. And when you get that 360 degrees, you know you did it correct. All right, my friends, you are done. Head on over to that practice set. Let me know if you have any questions, and you will see me tomorrow.